Good day, people. Getting right to it today. Zero Limits Club. Hey, it's 10/10/2021. That's the date, the 10th day of the 10th month. Something special happened today. I went to the seminar, Ho'oponopono, via the internet. I'm doing the book Zero Limits. Now I'm going to the seminar. And what I wrote down from the seminar is, I am the I, and I come from the void. See, I think this is a Buddhist term. The void, I think it means zero. There's a difference between self-help and fixing others. Most of us spend most of our lives trying to fix others. If you are paying attention, you see that it never works. It can't work. It defies all laws of the universe. Healers. When we believe that we are healers and that we have to heal others, when we really have to heal ourselves. Well, who am I? I wrote this down from the seminars. You've heard know thyself. Have you heard this? You've heard to thine own self be true. I've heard that many times. Here's what I got so far. That thoughts are really memories replaying. Now, these thoughts have these memories, but these memories are layered or imbued with painful remembrances. All problems are memories replaying. They're called data. And where they're playing is in the subconscious. That's why you can't see them. Now, to zero out, to erase the thoughts, to erase the memories, to erase the data, it takes some steps. One, take 100% responsibility for all of it. Each and every bit of all of it. Knowing how it goes is going to help out a lot. Knowing how it goes, that you came here with a clean disc, took on the program so that you could have free will, and that free will is to rejoin the all, reconnect to the all through this technique. They call it Ho'oponopono. It's Hawaiian. You know those Hawaiian folks and their vowels. They got something with their vowels. Have you noticed? I'll get back to you on it. I'm going to find out about the vowel. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clean and clear on the vowels, because I watched Dr. Hulan, and his answer is always the same. It's inside of you, and your job is to erase it. He keeps saying to me, Coach, have you noticed that every time there's a situation or a problem, you're right there? Always. No exceptions. To solve problems, the first thing to do, I wrote it down from the seminar, is get clear about the problem's origin. All problems that you see in yourself, that's what I wrote down, or in another, are subconscious thoughts imbued with painful memories. And until you know this, you and the rest of the world have to live in hell. How can the problem be solved? What is the solution? He said the solution was 100% responsibility. 100% responsibility for every action that happens in your life, every situation, every moment, every text you receive, every word out of another's mouth, what's happening on the news. If you see it, then it's yours. That's what I'm getting out of this. That knowing how it goes, that we are projectors is what we are. And that subconsciously we don't understand what film is in the reel. It's playing past thoughts from the beginning of time. What is the purpose of existence? He said, if you knew, you would not be here. But for now, we'll say our purpose is free will or choice to rejoin the all by erasing the past. Here's what I'm getting out of it. When I see somebody that's sick, really what it is a projection of my innermost thoughts onto the screen, and then I'm looking at it. And so why the world is like it is that we're very busy trying to fix it outside of ourselves. Now, with this taking full responsibility, you can look in the eyes of someone and realize if they have a sickness and they come to you, that you can erase that for you and them. But you can't do it until you take full responsibility. So what we're doing is we're erasing the past or thoughts or these memories. And the free will here is having the moment to do that in the moment. How are we doing it? we're connecting to divinity. We're appealing to divinity. We're petitioning divinity because we understand that it's going to take a divine power, an eraser of such magnitude that it comes right off. You ever buy a magic eraser with Mr. Clean on it and he takes off those stains? I believe that these thoughts, these past memories, give us free will and that we can petition the divine to erase it by saying, I love you to it. I was laying in bed last night and I was listening to the seminar, and then I listened to a meditation by Dr. Hulan, and he said to scan your body and get down there. If you have a backache, you look at it, you take responsibility for it, and you talk to it, and you petition divinity and say, I love you to it. So I started to do that. My feet felt out of order, and I started to say, I love you. And I'm feeling better. I'm noticing that it's a process. It's going to take some time, but I see changes. I see it happening. I see myself waking up to I love you as being my main focal point of the day. I see myself sitting across from people, and sometimes I'm thinking in my mind, I love you. And sometimes I'm taking there's times I'm taking full responsibility. Sometimes. And I see that I'm going to build on this like exercise or a muscle. You have to build it up. I'm building up responsibility is what I'm doing here, people. Building up full responsibility, doing nothing except for petitioning the divine for the delete, the magic eraser. Here's what I got out of the seminar. People would ask questions, and Dr. Hulan would say the same thing. As you have questions, I have an opportunity to erase. When you are at zero, you have no questions, you have nothing to say. You were made in the exact image and likeness of the divine, pure, positive energy, perfect. So who you are is the divine being who is perfect already, and all situational problems are just data that are playing in the subconscious. When you're zero, you're fine. As soon as you start talking, you're talking data. When you zero out, you got nothing to say. You'll know Coach is zeroed out. Why? His picture won't be on here anymore. He is zeroed out. It's a process. Salute, Canada. When you zero out, you have nothing to say. All questions are nonsense. You cannot erase zero. You can't erase the data. It's been called many things I've seen in holy books. The void from the Buddhists, the blank, or the zero, the stillness. You get free and clear. Here's what I get. What do I get out of all this effort? I get free and clear and peace beyond all recognition. Isn't that what we all are striving for? Is just peace. So thoughts, data, memories, they equal chaos. All thoughts that you engage end in chaos. If you're engaging thoughts, that's what it's saying to me, Coach, you're engaging thoughts, you're inviting disease. Because these thoughts are memories replaying in the subconscious from the beginning of time. When the data plays, the memory replays, then you're stuck in the trash. All data is trash. I wrote it down from the seminar. All data, which means all thoughts that you're having are trash. If you're not doing that, doing the cleaning, then you're sitting in trash. Data is the problem. Data can be solved. It can be erased. When you participate in the data, when you're engaging in thoughts, when you have questions, when you're seeing someone outside yourself, you have given up your divine self and traded it for trash. And this happens in the moment. One of the biggest ones is I'm a healer of others. That's trash. This is what he said. If I'm coaching others, I'm the coach of others. That is trash. If you are hanging around someone who needs coached, coach. It's the information I got. If you're hanging around anyone that needs coached, your work is to erase the data in you, and that person will be fine. How about that for news? You want some news? A whole new structure, way of doing things. If you are hanging around someone who needs coached, all you have to do is erase it with the technique, use the divine eraser, and that person will be fine. Erase the trash in you, and you erase the trash in them. You erase it in you erase their disease. If you try to manage things, then you are in the data, and as you know, data is garbage. 100% full responsibility, I see, is the key, and you can't control things, that thought, that's trash. It's data. Because you can control everything by using the moment to erase the data. Like anything is out of your control is not true. Things are in your control. Free will, choice, in the moment to love or not to love. Using the magic power. What I'm getting out of this is to go to zero or freedom or clarity or this peace beyond all understanding. Then I'm going to have to zero out. No thoughts, no data, no memories replaying. And so the clearing and cleaning technique is to be used until it doesn't have to be anymore. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Good to be on the show with you today. It's online. You want to go to the seminar? Go to the seminar. Nothing else to do. Good to be here. As always, POI Abaldo Okoa.